Boss Moms, welcome back to our channel. So for today's video, we are going to be talking about freelancing. If you've seen this video, I mentioned there that freelancing is one of those things that you can do or pursue as a stay-at-home mom so that you can earn extra for yourself or for your family. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the basics about freelancing. These are actually some of the things that I've discussed during the Freelance Basics webinar that I've conducted last April. So if you missed that webinar, or if you have just gotten interested about freelancing just recently, you've been thinking about it, you want to pursue it but you don't have any idea on how to go about it, then I hope this video can somehow help you decide whether to go freelancing or not. But before I begin, if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to Boss Moms in Charge YouTube channel. Boss Moms in Charge is a new online community for moms where we help moms who are currently at a crossroad when it comes to their career, individuality, and productivity to come up with a new sense of purpose and perspective. So if you want to support our mission of helping more moms, then please do subscribe and also follow us all over social media. We also have a private Facebook group wherein you can interact with other moms. So just a quick background about me, I have been freelancing since 2014. So it's been 8 years since I started my freelance career. So I mainly work as a social media strategist and as a content writer. So I have worked with small businesses, with SEO, with international clients as well. And so I want to share my knowledge about freelancing to you guys, especially again if you're interested to pursue this type of career. So let's start off with defining what freelancing is. So one of the definitions of freelancing that you'll find online is that it is a contract-based profession wherein you are hired by an organization or a company to work for them, but you are not hired as an in-house employee. So one of the things that I emphasized in the webinar is that freelancing does not equate to work from home jobs. There are freelancing jobs wherein you cannot do it at home. Examples of freelance work wherein you need to go to the field, wherein you cannot really do it at home, or for example being a photographer, videographer. Of course, if you're covering events or you are hired for a certain event, then you have to really go to the venue. Others are like, for example, in real estate. So there are real estate jobs wherein you can do it freelance, but you have to go on field, you have to do sales, you have to do flyering or things like that. So freelancing does not really equate to work from home jobs, because there are also work from home jobs that are not done by freelancers. For example, it is just this company set up wherein they allow their employees to work from home, but the employees are working for them full-time. So now I'm going to share with you these headlines from last year and from 2020, wherein you can see that really freelancing is a growing sector. More and more people are going freelance. They are choosing to ditch their 9-to-5 job and go freelancing. Now, the question is why? Why are more people getting into this type of work? So the first one is flexibility. I think this is the most common pro or advantage of going freelance. You have the flexibility, not just when it comes to time, but also when it comes to the projects that you will take. So as a freelancer, you have the flexibility to choose the project that, suits your lifestyle. So for example, you're a mom and you're taking care of your kids. So you can choose projects that have like flexible time set up or that have a work schedule that fit your lifestyle. And also when it comes to time, you can do freelancing part-time or full-time, and because of that you can actually handle multiple projects. So I know you've heard people say that they are earning like 6 digits or 7 digits just through freelancing. Although I'm not saying that it is impossible to get a 6-digit salary from just one project, but most likely those people who are saying that they are earning 6 digits monthly, they have multiple projects, and that is only possible because as a freelancer, you can really handle multiple projects or multiple clients as long as you can still deliver quality type of work. Which is actually related to the second thing or to the second advantage of freelancing that I'll be talking about, which is earnings. So a lot of people are getting into freelancing because They are enticed with the success stories of other freelancers saying that, again, they are earning 6 digits or they're earning 5 digits by just doing this job or that job. And really, who wouldn't be interested in that, right? If you can earn 6 digits by working at home, by working at your own terms or according to the work hours that you like, then that would be amazing, right? It's really one of those things that motivate people to go freelance. Also because in freelancing, you can work with international clients. And we know that the conversion of dollar per peso, it's really like it's around 52 pesos for $1. Then you really have the opportunity to earn a lot if you have international clients. So the next advantage of freelancing is, of course, the remote work setup. As mentioned earlier, again, not all work from home jobs are done by freelancers, but there are a lot of freelancing jobs that you can do at home. And most actually of freelancing jobs that I know, especially online jobs like being a virtual assistant, being a social media manager, being data analyst and all that, all those careers you can do at home. So the remote work setup is really one of the things or one of the pros or the advantages of going freelance. And the last advantage that I'll be sharing with you, or the last pro or factor that I think really influence or encourages people to go freelancing, is when it comes to career shift. When you go freelance, it's easy to pivot or to shift careers. Unlike if you work full-time or you work in a specific company, after your career stint in that, most likely the next job that you will have will be somehow related to that. Now with freelancing, because again you have the flexibility of time, you can work according to the setup that you want. You can choose a work that fits your lifestyle. Then you have time to either upskill, you have time to learn new skills. If you want to shift careers, you can try out other careers in freelancing. Like for example, you're a social media manager and you want to get into graphic design more, you can like get additional graphic design projects maybe at beginner level or entry level, so that you can hone that skill. So as a freelancer, you're actually basically in charge of everything. So some of the things that you are in charge of are, first is creating your own schedule. Especially if you decide to take on multiple projects, then you have to really make sure that you know what to prioritize, you know how to get deliverables done, you know how to still give quality work even though you are handling various projects. So the responsibility to really manage your time, to really make sure that you are able to accomplish things, are in your hands. The second one is that you are in charge of supplying your own benefits. Most freelancers don't really get the benefits that full-time employees get. Like for example, medical benefits or paid leaves, vacation leaves, and paid days off, things like that. So you have to supply those things on your own. So if you want a medical insurance, you have to purchase those on your own. Then the next one is buying your own equipment. There are companies that supply like laptop or desktop, give budget for internet. There are companies who hire freelancers or who outsource freelancers who give those benefits, but not all. So as a freelancer, you really need to have your own equipment. If the client does not offer you those things, then you cannot really demand it. You really have to purchase your own. You have to invest in your own equipment in order for you to do the project. Next is paying your taxes. You are in charge of paying your taxes because again, there are freelance work wherein you don't have like a human resource person or a coordinator wherein the client works directly with you, and if that's the case, then you are getting your salary directly, right? So it is your responsibility to settle your taxes by yourself. The next one is setting your rates. There are industry standard when it comes to freelancing. For example, for writing jobs, the standard in the Philippines is around 2 peso per word. So what you can do here is really research the industry standard for the job that you are interested in or that you are applying in, and then base your rates from that. Now, you can base your rates not just on industry standard or your expected salary, but also when it comes to your skills. Like for example, you know that you are a really amazing writer and you are applying for a writing job, then know your worth. Know that you can actually charge higher than other writers because you know for a fact that you don't only have the experience but you have very good skills when it comes to writing. And the last one that you are in charge of, and the most important one, is that you are in charge of finding a client. Now, if you're working as a freelancer for an agency, then the agency will look for clients for you. But if you're not under an agency, then you really have to do the work and look for your client. There are different sites wherein you can apply as a freelancer. The most famous one is of course Upwork, and then there's Online Jobs PH, there's Fiverr. There are different sites wherein you can create an account and look for job postings that you feel comfortable applying in. Aside from those sites, you can also look for opportunities in your own network. Do not be ashamed of promoting yourself in your own social media accounts, because who knows, there might be someone in your network who's actually looking for someone who can do that specific job that you know you can do, right? So it's really important to get the word out there that, hey, I am open to doing this kinds of work. If you know anyone interested in hiring someone like me, then I would appreciate any referrals at the moment. So it's really a matter of looking for opportunities, and it's really important because as a freelancer, if you don't get any client, then you won't get paid. So you really have to work hard in order to find a client, either through the sites that I mentioned or through Facebook groups or through your own network. It is part of your responsibility as a freelancer. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope that I was able to give you the basics about freelancing, especially if you've been really thinking about it and you're interested to get started. I hope this video will somehow help you decide if you should ditch the 9 to 5 and go freelance. Again, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, I would appreciate if you'll hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you'll get notified when we have a new video. And we would appreciate your support over on Facebook, Instagram, and all over social media. And also join our Facebook group, because sometimes I also post like immediate job postings or hirings there, and there will be amazing news related to freelancing in the coming weeks. So make sure that you are part of the Bossmoms private Facebook group. I'll leave the link, all our links, in the description box below. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, for being here. Please like and share this video as well. And that's it for this video. See you guys again in our next one. Bye.